If you could go back and tell your younger self anything, what would it be? Personally, it would be, don't change yourself to fit in with other people. And what I mean by that is completely making a new version of yourself that is not you. Hiding everything that is truly you under a mask and hoping that they accept this new version of you. I did that. And I'm here to tell you it is the worst thing I've ever done. The one summary I will give you right now about it is that the mask is bound to crumble. You cannot maintain this facade infinitely, unendingly. It will break. And it will be worse once it breaks than when you started, I promise. Right? Whatever it is, whatever this mask is attached to, you need to realize you're worse off with it. If people can't accept you for the real you, you're never bound to just like them. That's it. It's that simple. Just cut off the people who don't like you. They only like the mask, not you. But I wish I knew that in year 9. So in year 9, I was moved to the smart class, right? Why did I phrase it like that? Basically, a bunch of new people with none of my friends, no one I knew. All alone in completely new classes. I was only with my mates for electives. That was it. So, here I am, with people I've never met before. And it's like time for a new impression. I sold someone completely different to me, and it was not worth it. Someone who was like confident, someone who was calm, someone who was not me, right? Someone who wasn't overly smart, someone who wasn't committed. I didn't sell that part of myself, I sold half of it. And of course they bought it, because that's what people wanted. That's what those people did, because I sold something so I could fit in and be friends with them. Right? It was like that for a long time. And then about the end of year 9, so not even 8 months, not even 9 months, the mask came completely undone. It fully revealed myself. And I realized how much I changed myself to fit in with other people. My real friends noticed this and they wondered why I was being incredibly different, how I normally am. And it's hard to explain. You can't really just say, oh yes, just I want to fit in for other people. You're going to sound stupid, right? But it's a long process, well and truly. Especially realizing that you are nothing without it. Like you think constantly that if you take off this new version of yourself and you show people the real you, they will be repulsed. But it's so important. It's so necessary that you do this. I can tell you right now, right, as someone who's done it, I'm looking in the eyes and I am promising you, your life will be better tenfold if you can show the real you. If you can't show the real person, then just don't. Try to show any other version of yourself. Alright, people know if you're being inauthentic and authentic, right? That's like a big phrase from Jack Pickett, who I love dearly, great fella. People know. People can see. Right? It's not a miraculous ability only some people have. Everyone knows. Everyone. They're just being polite and thinking that you're trying to change. Don't try and change for people who aren't worth it. That's the biggest advice I can give you right now. Don't make a mask. If you have one, ditch it And don't change yourself to fit other people. Right? There's the biggest thing, permanently. I will forever preach this one. If people don't like you, so you change yourself so they like you, what's the purpose of that? Right? Nothing. You will get nothing. It is a useless endeavor. It is futile. It is completely pointless, completely meaningless, and completely unnecessary. But nevertheless, when I did it, everything seemed to go great for the first 3 months, right? That's probably what you experienced. But it's around midway through, it's once the first little hiccups happen. Everything happens for a reason. It happens because you weren't being you. You can't be something you're not forever. It catches up with you quickly. Far quicker than you'd think. It's something I need to talk about more actually, when I think about it. It's something that did change my life. For better or for worse, that's the thing. I don't know how common it is with people to experience though. Because no one really talks about that much, but at times they were completely inauthentic. But who cares? I'm here to do it now. So, just a quick little run through right now. Whatever situation you're in, if you're not being yourself, it's not worth it. Yeah, back to when I was in high school, right? I mean, I still am, but back to, year 9, year 8, about midway through, that is when it all started. That's when the first layer of the mask was built. The first layer of the facade was established. Simply, completely simply, it was stupid. The stupidest thing I think I've ever done. I will forever preach, do not do it. It is not going to help you at all. It's going to make your life worse. Because once people realize it is a mask, everyone can subconsciously think it, but they could just be jealous. They could just think to themselves, oh, I'm just envious of this fella. Once the mask begins to fracture, which it will, you will be far worse off. Because everyone will just reject you instantly. Because you couldn't even man up to be yourself. I was the same. I wish I could go back to myself in year 9 and say, grow up. Be a goddamn man. If they don't like you for who you are, who gives a damn? This is high school, right? You're not going to know everyone for life. You're only going to know them for 10 years max. Maybe if you go to university together, maybe if you go to TAFE, maybe if you go to college, like ADF, literally anything, those will be the only times you really keep in contact. Alright? It shattered my confidence when that mask broke. Completely retracted and I hated everything. I couldn't be me. I just couldn't anymore. Because I didn't know who I was. Right, this sounds very philosophically stupid, but that's genuinely what happened. I got so deep into it, I didn't even know who I was anymore. After ages of reflecting, ages of thinking and getting back in touch with who I was, which I did later in year 10 with public speaking, right, so I'm not going to glaze it. It's showed me everything. That I didn't need approval from people I didn't care about. Right? That's the thing you need to take away from this. Do not chase approval from people who do not care. They're not going to help you. They're going to make you worse off than when you even started. But if anything, just remember, you, in your perspective of yourself, is going to always be more important than what anyone else thinks of you, right? You need to be positive about yourself because it's you. You can change yourself, right? They can't change you. They don't know what you can do. They don't know what you've been through. Only you do. Of course, that does not mean take it the complete other way and be moron about it, neglecting everyone's opinions, deflecting criticism. Accept criticism and think to yourself, does this help? Is this going to help me? 9 times out of 10, it won't. But sometimes it can. Alright. That's all I've got to say. Just remember, the mask is bound to crumble. Its shattering is inevitable. So, I'm wishing you the best, fella. I'll see you.